Hello everybody, my name is Iceberg Lettuce, and today we are here in the very first pre-release for Minecraft 1.17.1, the first dot update for 1.17. This bug update has a couple of gameplay fixes, as well as a couple of pretty important bug fixes, so without any further ado, let's get into everything that has been changed and added. First up, a change to the rare dark blue axolotl, or mudkip axolotl as I like to call it. Previously, these things were able to spawn with a 1 in 1200 chance both when you bred to normal axolotls as well as when an axolotl spawned into the world. That has been changed to the proper behavior from Minecraft Bedrock now, which is that they should only be acquirable from breeding. So you will never find a dark blue rare axolotl just spawning in the world. You will actually have to breed them with tropical fish in buckets. Similarly to the axolotl, there is now a small chance to obtain a screaming goat when two normal goats are bred together. So you don't have to just wait for a bunch of goats to spawn to get a screaming one, you can breed them together as well. Speaking of goats, apparently there was a bug fix or a gameplay change or something that was not working properly before, where goats would not have effects from potions applied to them when they were jumping or ramming things, and that apparently has been fixed, so hopefully that's working now. Next up, a change to how much copper drops from drowned. Previously, it was a 5% chance every time you killed a drowned, plus 1% for each level of looting on whatever tool you were using to kill it. Now it has been changed, it is a base 11% chance with a plus 2% chance per looting level, meaning that with looting 3, you now have a 17% chance of getting a copper ingot from each drown that you kill, which is significantly better. Speaking of things that have been made significantly better, when a cauldron is placed into a snowy biome now, and it is snowing, it will now fill up with powder snow about twice as fast. All of the zombie-type mobs that can pick up items, so the zombie villager, the drowned, and the husk, will no longer try to pick up glow ink sacs. The reason for this being obviously that if you've played 1.17, you've definitely seen a bunch of glow ink sacs just floating near the surface of the water because glow squids keep getting killed by axolotls, and zombies were picking these items up and not despawning, so they will no longer pick up glow ink sacs. The sun, moon, and clouds now render when the render distance is less than 4. Apparently this is a bug that's been in the game for a long time, but I never really play with a render distance less than 4, but if you do, then that has been fixed, you can now see the sun. Previously, there was a bug where you could create ghost blocks by trying to pick up powder snow with a dispenser and push it at the same time, and that has been fixed. Loaded chunks will now render properly from all angles. Previously, there was a bug where in certain parts of the world, certain chunks wouldn't render unless you looked at them from a certain angle. I know this happened in my previous base and it was super annoying, so I'm glad that has been fixed. Next up, quite a strange bug, I'm surprised this one wasn't fixed earlier. Hanging root items are now the right size. In 1.17 release, they are very big for no reason, and that has finally been fixed. Withers are now properly no longer affected by potions other than instant health and instant damage. This was a bug. Withers are not supposed to be affected by potions other than instant health and damage, and that has been fixed. And lastly, a pretty nice bug fix, ender pearls will no longer despawn when the player logs out. This was a bug in 1.17 release version, so you can make ender pearl stasis chambers without having to worry about your ender pearl disappearing now. So that is just about everything there is to talk about. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and see you next time everybody. Bye.